Hey everybody, so this is going to be our beginner kids A-Day class for the week. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to structure the class starting off with a warm-up, and then we're going to go through a class drill that Sensei Nick's going to run you guys through, and then after that I'm going to teach you guys a kata, Universal 1, that you're going to practice, and then we'll finish up with a way to kind of improve our push-ups. Since you guys are going to be home, we want to see when you get back to the dojo, your push-ups looking really sharp because you have plenty of time to practice, right? So the first thing we're going to do with our warm-ups are going to be some jumping jacks, and we're going to run through some jogging in place. We're going to hit some horse stance punches with some challenges, hit a couple stretches, all right? So these guys, Sensei Mark and Coach Kyle, are going to be demonstrating for everybody. We'll start with like 1 minute of jumping jacks, gentlemen. Go ahead. So do yourself on the clock, 1 minute jumping jack warm up. Then we'll go to 1 minute jogging in place, gentlemen. Go for it. Just get the body loose, get the blood flowing, everybody. And then from there, we'll jump into a horse stance. Ready, guys? Go. Good. So if you guys take a look at a good solid horse stance, we want our toes facing forward, with our knees bent, we want our back nice and straight, all right? We're going to burn those leg muscles. Sensei's going to put his punch out. One hand's going to be out, the other hand's going to be chambered, like so. And we're going to focus on 10 strong punches, all right? Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, all the way up to 10. And then, if you guys have family members that you're training with, or mom and dad want to get involved, you can race each other to 10 punches a few times. Ready, guys? Who's going to be faster? That's all I want to know. Coach, going to be faster?
Me, Sensei.
How about you, Sensei?
Oh, of course.
All right, ready, set, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. One more time. Ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right, check attention. Sit a couple stretches in. Stay nice and loose. Reach down, touch your toes. Hold for about 30 seconds. Good. So, again, that's what we have going on here. Taking some stretches. And then, gentlemen, I want to see your straddles. Ready? Here we go. Straddle out. Let's go. Drop nice and low. A little lower, Sensei. Let's go, sir. So again, hold the straddle for about 30 seconds, get the legs nice and loose. And then once you guys done that, you're going to open a class drill. It's going to help you guys with your kata Universal 1. You ready, Sensei?
Ready, sir. All right, guys, so it's Sensei Joe said, we're working on a kata. We're getting ready for Universal 1. So why don't you guys sit back in that fight stance. Ready, and go. So you're in the right foot back, so we're still working our basic front kick. We're bringing the knee up super high, and then snapping the kick out and back. Go for it. Again, again, one more. All right, so the next move we're going to work on is going to be our chicken kick. So what you guys do is jump and switch your feet, because we all like to kick with that right leg. So what we're going to do is you pick that left knee up high, and you're going to balance on one foot, and you're going to jump and kick with the other foot, like so. Again, one more time. And right leg in front, knee up, and kick. All right, now we're going to put those two together. So what you're going to do is they're going to kick, land forward with their advancing. So Coach Kyle goes and kicks and lands forward with his front kick, and he's going to bring his left knee up and jump for the kick, chicken kick. Boom, and then he'll shuffle back. All right, and then let's do it together. Ready? And we'll do 3 together. Ready? 1. Do it again, back it up. Number 2, ready, and go. Awesome.
With those kiosks, gentlemen, let's go.
Ready, and go. Awesome. All right, and then we're going to go back, and we're going to add on the end, we're going to add a chop, just like we do in Universal 1 for in the kata. So we're going to go front kick. So I just have a Sensei Mark. Why don't you go front kick, chicken kick, you know, big hug, and you get the chop. Boom, just like that. Again, back it up. One more time, and now I'm just say go, do the whole entire thing. Right, front kick, chicken kick, chop, go. 1, 2, job. All right, back it up, and then we got both of them together, challenge each other. Who's going to kick higher? Who's going to keel loudest? Ready? And go. Awesome. Back it up. Do it again. One more time. Ready? And go. Awesome job, you guys. Rock, ladies and gentlemen.
All right. So from there, we're going to move on to our kata. With any of these drills that you guys do, especially if you're working with somebody, you want to have a little healthy competition. Challenges always make us a little bit better, right? So we have, you know, Coach Kyle, Sensei Mark challenging each other. Their kicks are going to get higher. Their kios are going to get louder. We're going to get better with the right kind of healthy competition. So let's make sure we do that. Keep things more fun too. Now we're going to focus on a kata Universal 1, all right, for the beginner kids. And let's have you gentlemen go through it. The first thing we always start our katas off with is a bow of respect, because martial arts begins and ends with what, everybody? Respect. Of course. So we set, we down. We raise our fist, Kempo Kata. We cover our hands, we say Universal 1, and we always step left into a horse stance with our fist in our cover, okay? Now the first move in the kata is going to be stepping back into a fighting stance, really a horse stance, but the angle is going to be very much like a fighting stance with a downward block. Ready, gentlemen? Go. Good. So if you check out the posture of Sensei Mark here, he's looking sharp, he's got his block down, his knees are bent, his hand is chambered. From here, he's going to throw the reverse punch next. Ready, gentlemen? Go. Good. Shifting your stance. So we went from a horse stance, back in a horse stance, please. Back in a horse stance, to a bow stance. Go ahead. Where the lead leg is bent and the back leg is straight. Toes are facing forward. We're going to follow the front kick. Go ahead. Chicken kick and chop and key up. And again, that's the combination. That's the drill of the day that Sensei Nick had you guys practice. So let's go back to it again. So from the beginning, gentlemen, ready, hands, feet set. Bow. Kempo kata, universal one, universal one. Step left in your horse stance. Good. So first two moves, step back, downward block, punch, go. Working on the shift and the stance. Now, when we work on the front kick and the chicken kick, we want to make sure we're chambering and snapping the kicks. And we don't want to take the kick too wide. If Sensei Mark does his front kick and lands really far out, he's going to mess up his chicken kick a little bit. It's not going to be very good. So land kind of close to your other foot. Ready, guys? Go. Front kick, chicken kick, chop. 1, 2, and perfect. Now from here, we're going to step to the side with a back knuckle reverse punch. We're going to throw the back knuckle punch to the other side. And then we're going to shift back. We're going to hit a bow stance. That's a yes, perfect. Good. Chamber in the hand. We want to focus on when we hit this bow stance, right? Again, the right leg's going to be bent. Left leg's going to be locked. We want to try and hide this rear shoulder as we throw the punch. All right, so if you guys are near a mirror, you can check yourself out. We want the punch out, and the punch should pretty much be lined up with both shoulders. That's what we're focusing on. All right, when we're done here, we set, bow, and of course finish.
East, west, team.
All right, so let's do it again, gentlemen. One more time, so everyone's got it. Hands, feet set, bow, Kempo kata, universal one, horse stance. Go up to the chop. Ready, go. Good. So what I recommend you guys do is practice that a few times, and then we add on. Once we have that down, we add on to the next portion of the kata. Step into the side in the horse stance, back into a reverse punch to the right, to the left, and punch the center. So set, bow, and finish.
East, west, team.
So once you guys have that down, you've practiced it enough times, try and roll through the kata. I'd say about like 10 to 12 times, and that's your practice for the week, all right? Do it every day. And Sensei, I think we have one more thing you want to work on, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, you're up there, bro.
All right. Coach Scott, can I borrow you?
Yes, sir.
All right, so we're going to get stronger with our push-ups. All right, so why don't you go side as you will get into our plank position. So the typical plank position is going to be what you guys will be working on when you're in your push-up position. What you want to focus on is your back is nice and straight, your hips aren't up towards the ceiling like this, which is like a common thing we see with kids, or even if the belly's down to the ground. We don't want to be in like that position there. So what we want to do is we're going to hold that plank. We're going to do a couple rounds. We'll do just hold it for like 30 seconds, so you get a stopwatch time or whatever you guys need, and you're just going to hold it just like this for 30 seconds the whole entire time. When you're done that first 30 seconds, so ready at 30, you can relax, you can shake your arms out a little bit, and then we're going to go again through 2 times, okay? So we'll get right back into it, and what this is going to do is it's eventually going to get us down to hold that strong foundation for your push-ups, and then a little bit, later on through the week, we'll add in some extra things you guys can throw in there to strengthen up the arms and everything, all right? And thank you, sir. And then one night right after that, you'll do it one more time, and we'll be able to finish up with super strong foundation for those push-ups.
All right, awesome. So, hope you guys had a great time with our class. Again, practice is your 8-day class for the week for the beginner kids. And, you know, like I said, like you're coming to karate class, practice at home, your family members, and, you know, when we get back to training, I want to see those katas. And if you guys want to post anything, if you guys want to post your performances, your challenges, we love to see that on our Facebook pages. So, have a great day, guys. We'll see you soon. Oos.
Oos. Oos.